Well, let's take a look at your weather. Cooler temperatures and cloudy conditions today across the area. We might be seeing some showers soon. Weather anchor Peter Warner joins us now. Peter, you stepped outside this morning and it just instantly felt muggy. The light looked different, of course, being overcast. Not something we're used to always this time of year.
Right? It was so weird to see the clouds today. We got maybe a drizzle here or there. I did see one person on social tell me they saw a little bit of drizzle today.
Wow.
I know, but that's pretty much all we're going to be seeing tomorrow, sadly, now. We aren't going to have that shower chance as much because it's shifted further to the east. It's all about where this little line of moisture lines up. And we're going to see increasing temperatures too. So we're not going to see as much clouds and we're not going to see the showers tomorrow. We'll have more sunshine. So kind of a sad story there here for Monday in the Valley. Temperatures across the board right now, 93 here in Sacramento. Many of us right around those mid to upper 80s to those low 90s. And the radar, it's still showing some activity, but keep in mind, this is a global radar. High definition radar isn't picking as much rainfall up. So a lot of the rain accumulation we've seen over the last 12 hours, some of this did come down here as Virgo. And the radar couldn't really differentiate between the rainfall that evaporated before it reached the ground and before it actually reached the ground itself. But it gives you a perspective of maybe where we've seen some activity today and where those little lines of moisture are that are getting transported in by the winds off this area of high pressure. That's why we're seeing that chance for the Sierra storms tomorrow in the high country here because of this moisture that's going to continue to move through the area. Just here in the valley, though, I don't think we're going to see as much moisture here for your Monday. So we're really going to focus on the Sierra and the foothills for this weather impact. That's where we're seeing the chance for those thunderstorms. Again, there's a valley drizzle chance, but that's really all we're going to be talking about here in the valley. The big concern potentially with this as well is the dry lightning potential. That's something I'm looking at. Some of the data is indicating there's a potential for that as well. So be ready for change if you have plans to head to the high country as we get into your Monday. If you have those plans to maybe go hiking, fishing, camping, there's going to be some rapid changes that are possible here as we get towards Monday. Here's that fire danger. Again, it's a high fire danger on your Monday because of that lightning risk here as we get into the Sierra. The rest of the valley, pretty low here because, again, we have that humid air. That's going to help limit that fire risk. But we have that chance for the showers and the storms in the high country. And that's exactly what we'll see as we continue overnight. You can get these weird little thunderstorm activities that develop as they rise in elevation in the overnight hours with this moisture. That continues till we get towards 7 a.m. tomorrow. Then that activity will shift further to the north. Then as we get towards the afternoon, that's where we see the potential for dry lightning. Because notice, you don't see a lot of rainfall here, but with those clouds and the energy that we're seeing, you could get that lightning potential here as we continue through your Monday afternoon. After that, we're going to see some chances continue overnight Monday into your Tuesday, but there's not going to be as much storm energy there because of the previous storm. So that means lightning potential isn't as strong, most likely just shower activity as we get early into your Tuesday. And here in the valley, none of that will be making its way towards the ground. Tuesday afternoon, most of the activity shifts towards that eastern crest into portions of Nevada. So that's why we're not as concerned about thunderstorms as we get into your Tuesday, as well as that lack of energy. Most of the rainfall still will remain in the high country. We're talking about maybe a tenth to a quarter of an inch. So even if you do get a thunderstorm, you're not talking about a whole lot of rain, even with the lightning, if it's has rain with it. So that's kind of the big concern here as we get through the next 24 hours. After that, well, that monsoonal moisture, it's set to continue. That high that's been kind of blocking that low will start to dissipate on Wednesday, but then it's going to build right back up, leaning that low to continue further to our north. So as we continue through the next weekend, we're still going to have that southeast flow. That's going to bring another setup for maybe some monsoonal moisture as we get into the extended forecast. Overnight tonight, we're going to stay warm because of that moisture. Lows right around the 70-degree mark here as we get towards your Monday morning, with highs across the board right around those mid to upper 90s, even some triple digits there in the forecast. And your 10-day forecast, well, it's got triple digits here in Sacramento. Tuesday and Wednesday, we've been flirting with them right on the edge there, back and forth the past couple of days, Becca, and it's just right along that mark. It's going to be right real close to it, but 100. Couldn't be worse.
Yeah, we've been able to avoid it so far this July. 4th of July weekend was lovely, but you've said, 100 could be possible, and here we are.
Here we are, but it's just straight 100.
All right.
We'll take that.
Yes, for sure. Thanks so much, Peter.
Thank you.